What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Beans in a Pod. My name is Jose.
Jared right here.
And we are two brothers that just spent the weekend in Las Vegas, Nevada for someone's 21st birthday.
Yeah, it was my birthday. Legit, we're only there for like what? Saturday and Sunday?
Well, we had left Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And then we ended up coming back home Monday afternoon.
I don't know, man. I lost track, man. I had fun gambling, so.
It was a good time. It was a good thing to get out, and, it's always good to get away, especially from, your work life or whatever you have going on at home. Regardless of one situation, I think it's always a good thing to get away, and to enjoy yourself and have fun, and especially given the occasion. 21 years old, how do you feel?
I feel old as hell, man. It's been 21 years since the Niners have not won a Super Bowl.
Have not won? I mean, it's been technically longer.
Okay, 21 years of my existence. Okay.
If you're 21 years of living, you've never seen them win, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but no, I was thinking, right? You want something funny? A quarter of my life, the Warriors has won championships. How crazy is that?
Well, that's just the organizations. This is how they ran at this point. Like the Warriors, I feel like they're a better ran organization. There's a clear hierarchy in terms of the coaching, the management, and the ownership.
Yeah. I don't know. I find that, like, impressive. Because, like, technically I'm a part of history right there.
Yeah.
I guess you could say the Giants for baseball is another one.
The Giants had a good stretch in the 2010s.
Yeah.
They had 3 World Series in 5 years? So,
yeah.
Again, it's just that one team we're waiting on. And funny enough, we had spent the weekend in Las Vegas. And one of our biggest concerns was the game. How are we going to watch the game? And luckily, we were able to catch the game in the casino in the hotel. And the 49ers, obviously, had taken on the Carolina Panthers. In a game that I think the score says that we kind of blew them out, right?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that, though.
I know, I didn't feel like it either.
Was that just me? I felt like...
Keep in mind, last time I faced them, sorry to cut you off, we scored almost 50 points on them. Or 40. I lost track, man.
No, it was like 46.
I don't know, but it was a bigger blowout. But no, like for real though, man. Some family members kept asking me what I want for my birthday. Me not knowing we're going to Vegas, right? I'm like, man, there's only one thing I want. I just want to beat the Panthers, man. That's all I want for my birthday.
We had beaten the Panthers. Big pick 6 by Emmanuel Mosley as well.
Oh yeah,
which was always great. But I mean, he's now out for the season. Towards ACL, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the only thing that happened on Sunday. We had the Arizona Cardinals,
yeah,
the LA Rams,
and
the Seattle Seahawks all lose their respective games. Therefore, we are atop of the NFC West with 3 wins, and everyone else only has 2. So that's a big advantage for us heading into Atlanta this upcoming week. What are your thoughts on the Atlanta game? Any expectations?
I want to win, but for some reason, ever since we got Shanahan, we always struggle against them, dude. I don't know why.
They've become a bit of a trap game. And the thing is, there's not really any holdover from the Shanahan years. The only one that's really still there is, like, the owner. Maybe the GM. But even the players, you look at, like, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, like, they're not there anymore.
Yeah, they're gone. But it's like, I don't know, man. Well, to be fair, though, didn't they trade someone away, though? The Falcons?
What are you talking about?
The Falcons, didn't they give up one of the best players they got?
Oh, to the Browns?
Yeah.
There was a trade off.
A linebacker, right?
I don't remember.
I don't know. A lot has happened in this weekend. It's like there's so many stuff that we probably forgot. Like too much craziness happened.
We're still working around the schedule too, because given the whole weekend thing, typically I would like to have these episodes up on a Tuesday. Obviously, this episode is going to be up on a Wednesday. But again, it's just because of the hecticness. You had not been feeling well. The last couple of days, headaches and stuff like that. So
yeah, man, I feel like Jordan in the flu game.
Yeah, but I mean, how are you feeling now?
I just feel dizzy, man. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
it's like I wasn't drinking. I don't drink, but
yeah, I know, because people, they assume like when we came back, people were asking about the Vegas trip, and people assume like we're out here partying hard. It's like, not really.
Nah, we're just gambling, watching games, and that's it.
That's really having a good time, having good food. The gambling thing is an issue with me though.
Yeah.
I always set a certain amount of money aside because I want to, I want to gamble. I want to have some fun and see what I can do with the money that I set aside. And before you know it, it's like I went through all my, you know, the money I set aside.
I know, same here, man. I lost money too.
It was fun. It was a good time. I recommend not gambling as much, but it's like I don't know if people had seen this on my Instagram story. I had posted a picture of a pamphlet at the casino that said like know when to stop.
Oh yeah, was it the one I gave you?
Yeah, you were the one that showed me it, and I thought that was really funny. So I took a picture of that because that if you would like ask me how was your time in Vegas this weekend, that's the picture I would show people. That's the one that like easily resonated with me. That, and then also, I'll never get over Mickey Mouse.
Oh my god!
I still think that's
dude.
the funniest thing.
What the hell was that, man?
We're walking the strip, and clearly there's like people dressed up in costumes and characters.
Yeah, we saw Paw Patrol. It was kind of creepy.
Dude, and the guy dressed as Paw Patrol was actually barking underneath that mask. And
I know.
I was just tripping. Like, it wasn't even like asking people if you want to take a picture. He was literally barking under the mask. And first of all, I have respect for people that go out and do that because I originally had thought that like they got hired by like some kind of agency where it's like, okay, like you're gonna be dressed up as Paw Patrol today, or tomorrow you're gonna be dressed up as, whatever, Mickey Mouse, But apparently it's like people actually just dress up like that, and that's how they make their money, like as a side job. And I like if that's your hustle, okay, I respect it. But the fact that he was barking really threw me off. To go back to the Mickey Mouse thing, we're just walking down the strip and going, from hotel to hotel and checking out the different casinos and the different sights and sounds. And we passed by this Mickey Mouse who clearly has gone through a rough time because he's not looking like a regular Mickey Mouse. Like, he looked like from the streets, basically. And we walk by and all I hear in like a faint, high-pitched voice is, "You want photo?" And I lost it. I thought that was the funniest thing because that was the last thing I would have thought to come out of his mouth.
Dude, honestly, that's like something from Family Guy, like straight up, man. It was just, what the hell did I just hear, man?
I won't look at Mickey Mouse the same anymore. I'm gonna hear that for the rest of my my life, looking at it, thinking.
No, and like Dad was thinking, like saying out loud, "Oh, we took pictures with the real one over there in Anaheim." I'm like, damn, like no put downs, man. Like that.
Oh yeah, money. He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know, my guy's over here trying to get the grind and stuff, and oh my god, it was funny though. Again, I was not expecting that. But this last trip to Vegas, so it was your 21st birthday.
Yeah.
We drive for Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And from then on, it was just the three of us. It was you, it was Dad, and I.
Yeah.
And you didn't know that our sister and our mom were going to come along because our sister had a homecoming dance that Saturday night. So she's going to stay back. Obviously it's her homecoming. She's a senior. And obviously Mom has to stay back. She can't be by herself. Did you have any inkling or any idea that there was a chance that they were going to come through? Because they stayed that Saturday, and all Sunday they had to fly over from Arizona and meet us in Nevada, in Vegas.
I wasn't expecting them to come, to be honest, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really wasn't. It caught me off. It got me by surprise. So
it was a good surprise, I thought, because I didn't think they were gonna make it because of all these delays and these issues with the airlines and the airport. Initially, I think their flight was like a 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock flight. Ended up getting canceled because there was something wrong with the engine. And if that's the case, yeah, you shouldn't be flying if there's a problem with the engine. Then they ended up getting delayed and having to go to a different airport for a 10 o'clock flight when they told them it would be 10 a.m., but it was actually 10 p.m. So then they had to go all the way back to that original airport, find a flight that was like at 4 o'clock, and they didn't even get there until like Sunday afternoon around 5 o'clock. And even then, the airport that they went to was like really close to the casino we were at, so they were by there like in less than a half hour. But I mean, just all the things they had to go through and all the hoops they had to jump through just to get there, just to spend 10 hours in Vegas? That's crazy. Like that. That's amazing. I was telling them the events that they had to go through in the last weekend, that was like so eventful. I could definitely see that being like in a movie or like in a show,
like a Home Alone type of movie. Legit, it was like Home Alone 2, like Lost in New York, where the mom was trying to find a way to go see the homie Kevin, Macaulay Culkin. But yeah.
What's your favorite Home Alone movie?
Oh, the first one, easy.
The first one. What are your thoughts on him going to New York?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only remember that one because of the Donald Trump cameo.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
know
no,
what?
I remember the whole the bedroom scene with the TV thing, where he
Yeah.
put the movie on the background.
Yeah.
That one I remember. That
Oh,
one
and then
cracked me up.
Tim Curry's in there too.
Oh yeah, he was.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
one of the hotel employees.
Yeah.
Tim Curry, which many people might know him from the movie It.
Scary movie. Oh.
Scary Movie.
Oh. Sorry.
I mean, he is from Scary Movie, but I think of It, the original Pennywise.
Yeah.
I think the original Home Alone though is definitely timeless. Like that's one of the all-time great movies.
It's an instant classic. It's a must see. Like you gotta see at least once.
Not just for like Christmas, but just in general. I think it's one of the best movies ever made, and I still laugh to this day with Joe Pesci, and I forget the other guy's name.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
curly hair one. I think it's just one of the funniest movies that I've ever seen. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, what are your thoughts on Halloween coming up? It's on October 14th, the new Halloween movie.
Oh my god, man. After seeing the one I came out last year,
Yeah, Halloween Kills.
dude, like, why? Like this one better be good.
You would hope so. You know, especially given everything they've gone through, especially with this last trilogy. I was really disappointed with the last one because I thought
I almost fell asleep.
the kills were good though in that movie.
But I like watching movies for the plot though. It's
Yeah,
like,
no.
this doesn't make any sense.
The
dude.
plot could have been a lot better, but I feel like just for the Michael Myers kills, it was pretty good. I'm hoping that this movie's way better. It's Halloween ends, so it's like they got to go out with a bang. It's gonna be the last time we see Jamie Lee Curtis probably in a Halloween movie.
My prediction: Jason's gonna die.
Jason or Michael Myers?
I'm sorry, Michael Myers. I'm thinking of Jason because freaking Friday the 13th movies. It reminds me that the stories is not good, but you watch it for the kills. You know,
Oh, absolutely.
It's like that. Like Jason's for like the kills, but Michael's like the story though.
Yeah.
Especially like in the original ones.
Mm-hmm. We've been slacking this month because every October we try to watch like a bunch of like not scary movies, but
Slasher
like
movies.
yeah, well, slasher movies and other things of that nature that fit into Halloween, and everything that happened, of course, with your birthday, our sister going to school, us going to work. We haven't really been on top of it.
It's not my fault. I was born that day.
There's no one's blaming you for being born on that day.
Oh
But
man.
at the time of this recording, it's October 11th, and we've only watched like one movie. And it was Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge.
God, I can't watch that movie again. I want to watch Dream Warriors, dude.
Dream Warriors is such a good movie, and on top of that, with the soundtrack and then the kills and the characters, I mean, it's definitely one of the best slasher movies, but it's definitely the best Freddy movie, I think.
Yeah, I'm not counting Freddy vs. Jason. I'm talking like standalone Freddy movie.
Okay, but do you think Freddy versus Jason was good?
Oh, it was great, but I don't want to call it a Freddy movie. I think it's like, it's not a standalone.
It's a crossover. No,
Yeah, it's a crossover.
It's a straight
you know?
crossover. But
See,
I mean,
it's like the horror version of like the whole Jimmy and Timmy Power Hour from like Nickelodeon.
does anybody remember the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour?
They had like what 3 episodes?
There
of
was
those?
3 of them. There was
Dude.
3 separate events.
They were freaking cool, man. You got Timmy Turner and then Jimmy Neutron, you know, from the Fairly Odd Parents and like the whole Jimmy Neutron cartoons, man. Those shows were lit back in the day,
Back
man.
when Nickelodeon was funny. Back when Dan Schneider was still running it, Nickelodeon.
God,
That's so terrible about that Dan Schneider stuff.
yeah.
For people who are fans of Nickelodeon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get deep into it because I just don't want to talk about Dan Schneider.
Yeah, man.
But going back to the Halloween stuff, what is some of your favorite, Halloween movies or characters that you associate with the holiday? Because Halloween has become like my second favorite holiday of the year.
Well, I like the first Halloween movie. You can't go wrong with that one.
No, it's a classic. It's a classic.
Well, pretty much any of the Halloween movies with Dr. Loomis, correct? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any movies with him, it's like, ooh, it's a good one.
He
Yeah,
carried
man.
a long, especially those middle of the road ones back in like the late '80s and early '90s.
It was one about the niece, right?
It was the niece. That one. I mean, those aren't the best movies, but Sam Loomis in them. I mean, he carries. I really enjoy his stuff as well.
Hell yeah, man.
Halloween has become my second favorite holiday, as I mentioned.
Probably Thanksgiving.
What about Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You know what? I believe that you should be thankful every day. I'm one of those people where it's like it's cool to have a day, but in reality, we always should be thankful. On top of that, as a guy that grew up like overweight, that's the one day I like fear because like it's it's basically buffet. Like you can eat everything that you want.
You think it's gonna be like Nutty Professor?
Honestly, no. Honestly, I have that kind of a thing with food where it's like I can't consume as much, or I feel guilty, or I feel like it'll start a chain reaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Nutty Professor is like a perfect example
Dude,
of like how I look at it.
so legit, growing up for Thanksgiving, I liked it for the food, but then getting a little bit older, the whole Black Friday sales, man, it was pretty cool. But now it's like everything's online. It's like, well, damn.
Yeah,
It kind of loses its value now.
no, straight up. You go to like the Walmart or you go to any store, and it's like they really don't have anything anymore. It's like, and I know for me because I'm a big movie guy and I like buying movies.
Yeah.
I was upset when I went to like Walmart or Best Buy recently, and they don't have like that many movies anymore, dude. Like everything is digital, not just movies, but like everything is digital or technological based. Times are changing, man. 2022.
I know. No, I'm kind of getting pissed off too with the video games because, like, man, I like collecting the physical discs,
Yeah.
But it's like you said, everything's digital, and it's just like a pain in the ass, man.
No, no, I hear you, and it's like, I think it's the little things because when you grow up in that time, like I don't want to say era, but in that time where everything was like a physical copy, you get attached to it. And now it's like there's no really value in having the hard copy.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, well, as long as we have the digital, it doesn't matter. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with society. We're getting too soft with our technology.
Society as a whole is getting too soft.
Oh, no, I mean, that was the joke. Because, I mean, everything, man.
It's like, damn, dude.
You want to talk about technology? Did you see on Netflix the Redeem Team documentary?
I haven't yet.
Dude, I recommend that. The Redeem Team. The Redeem Team was the 2008 Olympic basketball team that had like Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, and it was 4 years after the 2004 Olympic team that had lost and ended up getting like the bronze medal. I highly recommend that if you're a basketball fan or just a sports fan in general.
It sounds interesting.
The way it was done, dude, it's like an hour and a half. It's not even that long. But still, to see like guys like Carmelo and Lebron and all the guys I mentioned talking about that team, and then you have Kobe Bryant like archive footage, and the way they talk about him today, it was really well done, and I hope they continue to make more stuff like that in terms of documentaries on Netflix. You know.
Mm-hmm. One thing that still bothers me, I wish I won money at Vegas.
That's the thing.
Because God knows what I would buy.
That's the thing too. Is like knowing when to stop at Vegas, because there were times where it's like I got up so much and I was building confidence like, oh dude, like I'm about to make it big, and before I knew it, it was like back down to what I originally have, and then you get that sense of desperation where it's like, well, I can make it back, and then before you know it, it's like it's all gone.
Dude, if I were to win like a bajillion dollars, I'd buy the Niners within a heartbeat. Freaking.
You really think you could run the organization better?
Yes, I think I can.
Really?
Yes.
But it's like you don't have any like experience running a team or anything. You honestly think like if you picked up the Niners right now, you think we're making changes and you're gonna turn this thing around for sure?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely for sure, man. Here's what I'm gonna do. Right, next year, we're gonna have, you know what? Screw it. We're relocating back to San Fran.
Really? That's your first your first thing of business?
Here's what we're doing. Right. We're going to go back to where Candlestick Park was at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except we're going to build a stadium similar to it, okay? Similar, but more modern.
Okay.
We're calling it Candlestick Stadium, damn it. It sounds like a great name. Freaking, the atmosphere is going to be, like, intensify, And then on top of that, within, like, 5 years from now, we're going to have different alternate jerseys, okay? I'm bringing back them 2000s, the TO jerseys, I'm bringing those back, okay? Because they're pretty underrated. And I know damn well we're going to win a Super Bowl.
And how long?
Okay, when do I buy the team? If I buy them...
Let's say you bought them, like...
If I were to buy them this offseason,
yeah.
Oh, we're going to win within the next 3 years.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you keeping Kyle and, like, all that coaching stuff?
I'm keeping Kyle, yeah. But I'm damn sure keeping D'Amico Ryans, man. Because, dude, that dude's a freaking G.
D'Amico Ryans in that defense has become, like... I tweeted it out. I think he's the MVP of this team right now. Because that defense is holding us afloat, man. Like,
dude, I remember... Sorry to cut you off. But I remember when Saleh left, I was upset, man. I'm like, well, damn, who's our defensive coordinator? And then I heard D'Amico Ryans was getting promoted. I'm like, okay. I mean, let's see where this goes. You know, I wasn't. Excuse me, I just burped. I just drank water. I was kind of concerned a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, how long is this gonna take? You know, because we got the pieces, you know, but we need that mastermind, you know, to like do their thing. You know,
You're very skeptical. That's the thing.
I'm very picky.
Well, I could see that, but my thing is like you be picky over things that we can't even control.
Yeah, but to be fair though, I'm glad we got D'Amico Ryans because one, he was with the team the entire time, so he knows the system, you know. And I heard later in this, I heard that in the off season, you know, he might get a head coaching job.
Yeah.
And there's rumors saying we should go after Fangio. I think that was his name.
Mm-hmm.
The one from the Broncos, correct if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
From like way back.
No, Vic Fangio.
Yeah. Which I'm like, okay, I guess, but it's not gonna be the same, man. You know. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We're gonna win a ring if I were in charge. Easy, man. I don't want that confidence like Jerry Jones, like saying all that time, oh, we're having this, oh, we're gonna do that. It's like, no, I'm gonna be bold. I'm like, no, this is what's going down, and if I don't back it up, well, I'll be out then.
I feel like it's just easier said than done. You make it sound like it's so simple, and it's like, dude, we both know it's not that easy. If it was that easy, anybody could do it.
Yeah, you got a point.
I'll tell you what looks easy though. The Warriors, bro. I'm telling you, you know, anyone that's keeping up with the NBA, they know what's going on with the whole Draymond Green and Jordan Poole situation. I told Dad this. I said, I promise you and I bet you it won't even matter. We're going to win a championship in the next 1 to 3 years. And he said, like, oh, well, that's a lot of time. A lot can happen in 3 years. Look what happened between 2019 and 2022 when we had lost KD and Clay had gotten hurt and when we won a championship in 2022. I think we're not done. I think Curry, I don't know if is this a hot take? I think Curry's going to have more championships than LeBron by both their end of the career.
But look who LeBron has, man. Westbrook. I'm sorry, but if you got Westbrook on your team, y'all are in limbo.
I don't know, man. And like we talked to Daniel about this. Daniel's a friend from work, but so Westbrook had, you know, whatever happened with OKC, and then he goes to Houston, then he gets traded to the Washington Wizards, and now he's with the Lakers. His stock and his reputation has taken such a hit where like he needs to do well with the Lakers. He needs to show his worth and demonstrate that he's not only a team guy, but he's able to, you know, accept his role in an offense and on a team. Whereas if he doesn't, it's only going to hurt his stock. And who knows, maybe Westbrook's out of the league in a couple of years. I don't think it's going to happen. But again, you got to learn how to adapt to each situation. And I don't think his situation with the Lakers is definitely not helping his case.
Yeah, man, I already given up on the dude. I'd rather have Derrick Rose on my team than him, man.
Did you know Derrick Rose was only 33?
Yeah, I heard about that. I thought he was older.
I know, we were talking about that, and Daniel brought that up, and I was like, dude, like I don't know why I thought he was so much older. He's been in the league forever. But then he won MVP when he was 22.
Dude, holy crap, I just realized next year I'll be 22, and like, you mean something, this guy won a season MVP? It's like, damn, dude.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous to think. It's like 22 years old. What the hell was I doing at 22?
Dude, I remember like 10 years ago, or like 11, man. I was like, hearing about basketball. You know, I would hear about, you know, the Lakers, Kobe, you know, they just won their championship. Yeah. Then you hear about Derrick Rose, you know, and LeBron leaving, you know, to Miami. It's like a lot happened those few years in the early 10s, man.
It was a big transition in terms of what, you know, the NBA was looking like. Yeah. And how teams were being formed, and also the competitive nature and who were contenders.
When was Derrick Rose drafted again?
2009, 2008. It was one of those years, 2008 or 2009. I think it was 2008 because Blake Griffin was the first pick in 2009, so it must have been 2008. But just to think, like, I don't know, man. The NBA, I think this season is going to be the most fun it's been in a while. I think there's so much parity. I think there's so much diversity in terms of competition. You look at the teams like the Warriors, obviously, Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Mavericks, many other teams that I haven't listed, and that's just the West.
Well, do you consider the Lakers as a contender?
I think if you have LeBron, I think yes. As long as you have LeBron, you have a shot, I think.
But then if you got a healthy AD, it's like, okay, you definitely do, but without AD, it's like... Yeah. It's like last year, dude.
Again, I would still give him an opportunity. Would it be a high seed? Probably not. But I think they make the playoffs.
Barely.
I definitely think that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we win the first seed and we got to face them.
You think they'd be an 8th seed?
I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it with them.
I can't see them as an 8th seed though. I think their ceiling is maybe 4th, no higher than 4.
I don't know, man.
Because right now, if you ask me who are the top 4 teams in the West at the end of the year, and in no particular order, I'm gonna go the Warriors. I'm gonna go the Nuggets. I think the Clippers, to tell you the truth.
What about Memphis?
And I think Memphis. I think Memphis is not going to be as good as they were last year. I think they're going to definitely regress.
Yeah, because I'm going to be real with you, man. I think that series against Memphis last year in the playoffs, I think that was the toughest one.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair.
Because the finals...
Oh, did I say the Mavericks? I think the Mavericks... I'm gonna switch out Memphis, and I put the Mavericks in the top 4 spot.
Yeah.
I like Luka Doncic. They added JaVale McGee.
Oh, they did?
They did. They did lose Jalen Brunson, but... We're going to see how that turns out for Dallas.
You know, I just realized who you didn't call? Phoenix.
I don't think Phoenix is going to be good. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say they're not going to be good. I don't think they're going to be as good. I think they're going to be like the 5th seed, 6th seed. Like, I don't think they're going to be at the top.
Dude, anything new going on with Phoenix? Because last time I heard, the owner was putting them up for sale.
I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, there's teams that are interested. Excuse me, not teams. But there's buyers that are interested because of its value.
What if Elon Musk buys them?
Can you imagine? What the hell would Elon Musk do with a basketball team? What is he doing with Twitter anyway?
Well, he's not buying them anymore. He didn't buy Twitter.
Wait, what happened?
I heard like it will. It didn't really go through. Like it didn't process through. Like he opted out like last second.
He opted out, or there's an issue with the banks?
He opted out.
I wonder why. Well, wait, what are you gonna do with Twitter? Like, I mean, everyone uses it, so maybe.
Well, what's his face? Mark Zuckerberg do with Facebook?
Do you think he's still getting big money for that?
Because the whole metaverse thing, yeah, with the whole VR headsets.
I don't know, but I just can't imagine, Elon Musk as the owner of the Suns.
Do you know how pretty sick that would be, man? You're pretty much having a Tesla basketball team.
I was gonna say, do you think he would like have Tesla on the jerseys?
Easy.
Would he rename the team? The Phoenix Teslas.
Oh man, I don't know, man.
I don't know, but just to think about that, I mean he could. I mean, I guess he could if he wanted to. He has the money for it for sure.
Yeah.
Who do you think is one of the best owners in the NBA? Like right now, or I mean not in the NBA, but just in general.
Okay, well, I know he's not an owner though, but I gotta look at Miami though.
What about? Oh my God, it's gonna kill me.
I know.
Mickey Arias. I think he's the owner of the Heat.
Yeah.
He does really good though. That team is constantly good and like contending and is in the playoffs. I think that's definitely one.
Because like I don't want to be biased and say the Warriors with
you can shoot.
Like,
let's be honest, they are. Joe Lacob
and Peter Guber.
Well, of course.
No, because people always forget about Peter Guber. They always talk about Lacob.
Joe Lacob. I also like just real quick. I'd like to point out it's Mickey Arison. That's the owner of the Heat.
Yeah.
You were saying about Peter Guber?
I think he deserves his respect too, because no one really talks about him that much.
Yeah.
But see, it's like the whole Peyton Manning and Eli Manning thing. People always talk about Payne, but Eli, he was decent too.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he was like Payne, but he wasn't bad at all. I mean, he did beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. How many people can say that? Literally nobody can say that except Eli.
Not many people.
I mean, in terms of athletes, because Tom Coughlin was the coach. So.
And like Eagles fans, I guess.
But they didn't beat him twice.
That is true.
Like Eli beat him twice in the Super Bowl. Like, that's ridiculous.
Dude, so freaking... I don't know why this brought back my attention. Like, I just remember this. But remember how Super Bowl 55, the Buccaneers beat the Chiefs, man?
Yeah.
I was freaking hyped,
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Because,
you bought Sir Thomas.
Oh, yeah, Sir Thomas. For the people that don't know, I bought a picture of Tom Brady, but his face was like photoshopped on like those
It was like an old Victorian painting, like
yeah.
It's really nice, I will say.
Oh yeah, dude, it was freaking nice, man.
But the Super Bowl, you were talking about Super Bowl 55.
No, because it reminded me about Mahomes or Twinkle Toes, I should say, man, because of what happened yesterday on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
What the hell happened, man? Dude, like,
here's the thing, though.
like, with the Raiders, it's like, I'm pissed off. And it's not even my team. I'm pissed at the Raiders, man.
You don't even give him credit, though, because Mahomes and Kelsey, dude, that connection, they had 4 touchdowns together.
And that's what pisses me off, you know? He's a receiver, not a tight end. Okay?
That's not what it's listed as.
Hold on. And here's the thing, right? People want to say he's the best tight end in the league.
He is.
Whatever, okay? Kittle is up there, too. Okay? The only reason why is this damn O-line. Okay?
Did you know our offensive line's one of the best ones in the league?
You know why? Because Kittle's there.
No, don't give me that. He's only played the last couple of games.
Take out Kittle. What's our O-line? 29th.
No, you don't know that. Don't do that. Don't misinform the public. People listen to this podcast not only for the humor, but for the sports analysis, and they take it very serious. I will not allow you to disrespect them.
My point is, for the people who are just tuning in or whatever, you know, I have a strong hatred. I can't even pronounce the damn word. Hatred, whatever you call it.
Hatred.
I just can't stand Kansas City, man. Them and their fan base. Oh my!
Do you even know any Chiefs fans?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I used to in high school, and they were so freaking annoying because they're bandwagons, man.
Okay.
They don't even know who Len Dawson was or anything, you know.
The disrespect.
Like, do you know who he is?
Yeah, he was the quarterback for Super Bowl 1 and 4.
Like, dude, like, y'all don't even know who he was, man. Get the hell out
Have
of
you
here,
seen
man.
the picture of him on the sideline, like, smoking a cigarette in the middle of the game? Or was it halftime?
I think it was halftime.
I think it might have been halftime.
I don't know, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Every time I see that picture, for some reason, I get a quick glimpse of, like, Joe Montana. I was like, is that Joe? But then I realized, I'm like, no, it's not Joe. But to think that this man just took a quick smoke in the middle of the Super Bowl.
Dude, back then, the NFL was crazy, man. You got people doing that, man. Legit, I heard there was one time people were drinking beer, you know, while they're on the sidelines.
I don't doubt that.
People be eating. Dude.
Before Gatorade, they had beer.
Yeah. No, and one of the most crazy part is the whole pregame rituals or pregame meals. One of the Niner players back in the day, Bob St. Clair, legit straight up would eat a raw steak as a pregame meal.
That's wild.
Raw. I'm not talking about rare, but raw, dude.
Dude, I could never eat. First of all, I can't eat that before a game. I feel like I'm gonna puke. But on top of that, I would never eat something raw. Like, if my thing's showing any signs of life, that's basically Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, you cannot eat anything that's raw like that, dog.
Hey, man, but it worked because he was one of the best at the time.
So you would eat raw meat like that?
Not me, but him. Hey, if that one makes you win, I'm all in for it, man. Because at the end of the day, I want to win.
But still, to eat raw meat, how, like, was it every game?
I don't remember. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
Imagine how many pounds of raw meat this man consumed.
I don't know.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I'm cooking that thing. Medium.
Yeah, I like my medium. Bro, I'm still annoyed of freaking yesterday with the Raiders. How do you bump into each other?
Oh my god, Hunter Renfrow and Devontae Adams had ran very similar routes, except they were kind of mirrored. And when they both hit an inside cut, they just collided with each other. I know we watched it and we both thought like pass interference. And then upon the replay, it's like, no, dude, they ran into each other. Like, that's wild.
What a bunch of idiots, man.
Josh McDaniels not going to finish the year as the coach.
Oh, yeah, he definitely ain't, man.
And it's like, it's a shame because...
Legit, the only thing he's known for, he was with what, the Patriots?
He was the offensive coordinator. He was a head coach for the Broncos, too, in 2009, like around that time.
That was before Tebow, right?
Yeah, it was before Tebow. They might have still had Jay Cutler.
I forgot all about Jay Cutler. Holy crap, man. I've been along for that long? Wow. No, I'm kind of old, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Jesus, man. Football's crazy, man. I love football, but damn, dude. The freaking Raiders doing Raider things, man.
I saw somewhere Shannon Sharp had said, it was either Shannon or Skip, had said that they're the best 1-4 team of all time.
That's what Shannon would say.
That's the best 1-4
That's what Shannon would say, man. Dude, Shannon Sharp's pretty lit,
That's
man.
crazy, man. I love Shannon Sharp. He's the only reason why I would watch that show. I'm not a fan of Skip.
Dude, legit, man. They did so bad. Like, heading into the game, dude, like a few days before, I already cut Derek Carr, man, on fantasy, man. That dude has done nothing for me.
But are you blaming him or the coach?
Both.
No. You have to pick
both.
one. You have to pick one. I'm blaming the coach. Derek
Oh,
Carr's
yeah, no.
He's not a bad quarterback.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. Because the coach, what the hell was that, man? I could be a better coach.
I don't know.
I can be a better coach, man. You know, and I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the whole plays from Madden. Like, hell no. I'm picking plays specifically. I'm telling you, I'm putting in motion plays. I'm putting in like some crazy stuff, man. I ain't gonna do no shotgun. Don't get me wrong. Shotgun formation is pretty cool, but no, I ain't gonna be doing that, man.
Here's my thing. Not only have you said, in the past, you have said, put me in coach, I'll be the line, right? You've said in the past, you'll jump in the game and defend.
I don't give a damn. If I have to be like Jerry Jones and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, so be it, man.
He wants to be an offensive lineman to help our team. He wants to become the owner, and now you're going to become the coach. You're just going to do everything, aren't you?
Like Jerry Jones, yeah.
Like a man of all trades. I respect it. Hey, how about Thursday night's game?
Oh, my God.
Washington versus Chicago.
Oh my! Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check.
That's god awful.
Hold on a second.
That's god awful.
Let me check something real quick.
I try to keep up with all the Thursday games, just all the games in general. But that's definitely a game I will not be keeping up with. I'll probably check the highlights, but that's it.
I got the day off for that game.
You're not gonna watch it though. Let's be honest.
Nah, I'm probably gonna stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably not gonna watch that game.
If anything, I'm just gonna have it on the background and just fall asleep. Like
You're helping them with ratings then.
Oh my god, you got.
Oh, but it's on Amazon Prime.
We have Amazon Prime.
No, I know, but like I'm just saying it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh my god, who's in charge of Amazon now? It's not Jeff Bezos. He gave it to someone else.
Elon Musk.
No, it's not Elon.
No, I know it's a joke.
It's not the homie Elon.
It was a joke.
It's not the homie Elon.
It's
okay.
a joke.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Freaking
Jesus.
Yo, get better teams for Thursday nights because I feel like Monday nights are pretty lit.
I'm saying like Monday nights are lit, but like with Thursday, just make it a divisional night. Then it's
isn't that what Monday night was yesterday though?
No, but that wasn't like planned.
No,
it wasn't like intentionally. Like I'm just saying, Thursday night should be divisional night. That way, you always have some form of interest because
lately I've been feeling that Monday night's been AFC.
Who's next week's Monday night game? Do you know on the top of your head?
No, not really.
I don't know. I'm not gonna look forward to this game. I will not be giving my viewership to them for sure because that's just a game I have no interest.
Oh, hey, the Warriors won today.
We did.
Yeah, I guess Portland, 131 to 98.
I want to look up who's Monday Night Football. Oh, it's Broncos Chargers. We talked about this.
Wait, Monday night?
Yeah, the next Monday night.
Oh yeah, we're at week 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Dude, and then the Monday night after that's the booty too. It's the Patriots and Bears.
Oh, that's doo-doo.
I don't care about that game, bro.
Let's see.
And after that,
Bengals Browns. I mean,
that's fine.
That's Halloween.
That's fine. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna dress up as Halloween.
Dude, I'm telling you, Mr. X, bro.
I don't know if I want to be Mr. X.
How about Professor X?
Professor X would be kind of sick.
Well, you gotta shave the beard though.
I can't do that. I was thinking about doing Charlie Brown.
What? You have him with a beard?
Well, like Charlie Brown as an adult.
You're gonna look like Shel Silverstein, man. Like,
as an adult, clearly, I'm not gonna shave the beard off. That's a part of the gimmick. I'm not getting rid of it.
Why don't you be Taker then, WrestleMania 30?
And grow like a mullet? Maybe. Not a mullet. I'm sorry.
No, WrestleMania 30, he was bald.
No, he had a little mohawk. Did he?
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Or was it?
Triple H.
Oh, nowadays would be pretty cool.
Yeah, man, Triple H. Kratos. Cool. Come on.
God of War.
You got a beard now, too.
Basically Ciampa at this point.
Dude, honestly, I kind of want to play God of War. I've never played any of those games, man. I heard the older ones though. It's
if they made a movie,
crazy.
I'd watch it.
They gotta have Triple H, but
nah, he's too old.
Yeah,
he's too old at this point. Put Kratos.
Well, no, Kratos is technically old now. In the new ones, he has a son.
I don't know. I don't keep up with the lore. All right, I don't keep up with the video games and stuff. I'm getting old, dude. I'm 24 years old. I'm getting old.
You're not 25, man.
I said 24. I know I'm not 25. That's why I said 24.
Hold on a second. Let me do math. Okay, 24 years ago. Take that, plug that back in time, 98. Okay, yeah, we didn't win a Super Bowl back then.
No, we didn't. It was 95.
Who won that year? Was it Denver or was it Packers?
In 98 or 99?
98.
98 season?
Mm-hmm.
Or the 98 season or the 98 when the Super Bowl happened?
The 98 year of Super Bowl.
The Broncos.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They had beaten the Packers. So really the answer would not have changed. 98 or 99, it's still the Broncos.
This one's for John.
Damn straight.
Oh my god, man. Dude, what the hell is going on with Denver, man? Mr. Unlimited, Mr. Let's Ride. Oh my god, my shoulders.
I'm so happy.
My shoulders killing me. I need surgery. Boy, last year Jimmy was dealing with that half of the season. He wasn't crying about it. No, he took us to the NFC Championships.
I As a
How the hell did we lose to them?
dude, don't even get me started with that. We have a case to be 5-0.
Yeah.
Straight up, but we're not. So whatever, we're leading the division. It's all good. You can take that Cardinals fans. You can take that Seattle and Rams fans.
Hell yeah, man.
Overall, good weekend.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, man.
Fun weekend of football. Fun weekend in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Again, trying to put these episodes, on a Tuesday. I think it's a very appropriate Two Beans Tuesday. I think it's pretty appropriate.
Yeah.
Going to be doing that from now on. That's clearly a sign. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. We'll see you guys next week. But first, brother, let them know where they can find you.
Yo, y'all can find me at twitch.tv/sanfran5. Yeah, I stream games. And of course...
Riveting.
I know, man. I'm trying to get a camera real soon, y'all. So, hang in there. Freaking, you can find me on YouTube, Sanfran5, pretty lit. Yes, that's pretty lit, man. And of course, Snapchat, broke_beaner445. I would say it 20 more times, but I'm kind of getting sleepy, y'all.
I will say, though, on our YouTube channel for Two Beans in a Pod, we do have a link already up for your YouTube channel. So for those that are interested in your streaming, we do have that Sanfran5 on YouTube. The YouTube, if you will. Anything else you want to add to that?
I feel like streaming on YouTube one of these days, man. Try something new, but I don't know how to set that up. But yeah, man.
Hey, in due time, you'll figure it out. We didn't know how to do this stuff, and then we figured it out.
Yeah, well, first I gotta get a camera, and then we'll go from there, man.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Until then, this has been another episode of Two Beans in a Pod. You can find me on all social media platforms at JustJose_3. Follow the podcast on Spotify or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Two Beans in a Pod, where you can also find each episode of this podcast. Once again, thank you for dropping by and hanging out with us. And if you enjoy these episodes, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Two Beans in a Pod. As always, my name is Jose, this is my brother Jared, and we have been Two Beans and a Pod.
I just want to win this Saturday, man. Or Sunday, man.
I don't even know what day it is anymore.
I'm dizzy. Keep that in mind.